Right, I was asked how to make a chain gun for a Challenger 2. Basically, if you can use the proper machine gun that comes with it, and you can turn that down in a Proxon or any mini jaw you've got, and use it just like a little lathe. You have to be slightly careful that you put it on the slowest speed setting, because if it's too fast it will melt the plastic. And literally don't keep at it because it will melt. You just do a little bit. It takes a bit of time. Same with the actual gun that comes with it. If you I was using the proper gun, but I put superglue accelerator on it and it melted it. And I've never seen that before in my life. So I'm guessing it reacts with plastic rod. Is it acetone? I don't know. So what you do, can you see? Is that going to focus? I turn the rod in my Proxon, so I'll show you what I mean. So whatever you're turning, always do it, if it's a small part, as close as you can to the chuck. And it's not going that far, so you can hold it with your finger just to stop it from bending. And then you gently turn it down like that until you get to that. Now hopefully when it fits in, the light should travel up that and you'll have a tip. Now the reason why I've done this is because it needs those stupid fins on it for, I don't know what they're for, they're cooling, and I think one of them is for the bullets, the spent cartridges comes out the circular one. So what I've done is I've got some 0.75 plasticard and I've cut, it's not going to focus is it, I've cut a 1mm strip, and then the actual collar is from aluminium tube, which is 3mm, and I love aluminium because you can just cut it with a craft knife. It's great. You've got to make sure it doesn't shoot across the floor, but that's also 1mm, so I'll take a guesstimate, but literally you can just and you can do that, and then it shoots off the end, and then you're on your hands and knees for 20 minutes trying to find it, but at least you got one. So you can do that, or I'll get a pipe cutter. Seeing it, literally it'll just cut off if I keep going. I just like aluminium. It's just so easy to work with, and superglue loves it. I don't know why, but it really sticks. There you go. So it's not come off the best, but so you got that. So you can rub it down. You can see that. But here's one I made earlier. Oh, there we go. So this is far too short, by the way, so I've run out of stuff. Goes on there, like that. Hopefully you can see that. Doesn't want to focus, does it, damn thing? I think my camera's on the way out. There's something I can put. 1 second. See if this works. So anyway, you get the general gist. That bit goes on there like that. That work? And then basically you can then glue the fins along the top like that, and it gives them something to rest on. So let me just stick that on and I'll show you what I mean. Hopefully you can see this. I'm not The only reason why I do this is because people ask. I'm not, that's the wrong one. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. And remember, don't use kicker on this, because I did. And it didn't end well. Should be stuck. And then, and you can probably do a better job than I did on the first one. I just want to get it done. I want to get some paint on the damn thing. Chop a bit of that off. And then you just stick that on the top. Trying to get as straight as you can. If you want to, it would be probably better if you could mark around the circle here in pencil where's even. I didn't bother. It's so small. I didn't see a point. The reason why I put kicker on it is that it grabs instantly, even if the kicker's dried for some reason. That's not going well. It just takes a bit of fiddling, so you've got to get it so it butts up with the bit you've turned down. And you can always I think you get the gist. It just takes a bit of fiddling. And also you've got to make sure that the when you've turned it down, oh there we go. You see? Oh, focus, you big. So I've just been teaching from 9 o'clock this morning until now, and my brain's fried. It's that. I hope you can see that. It's not too blurry. So that goes on there. You let that dry. Don't put kicker on it. And then use your trusty old 10mm clippers to cut it to the length that you've done the shaft. There you have your first little cooling, well, whatever it is, cooling fin. And then if you're more sensible than me, you'd have marked equal spacings around that 3mm aluminium tube that you've cut out to work as the collar. Or, if you're lazy like me, you just try and do it by eye. Yes, once you get the first one, it's not so bad. Oopsie daisy. Just trying that again, it's probably a bit short. It's always better just cut a long bit and then just use the length of it to be able to mess about with it, not what I just did. Don't do it my way, do it the other way. But I think you got the idea. Also try not to super glue it to yourself, which is never a bonus point. There you are. So that's why the kicker comes in handy, see, because when you place it down, it grabs instantly, even if the kicker's dried on it. I don't know why it does that, but it does it. But it dare not, because like I say, it melted the Hang Long one. Which was a bit of a pain. You see? Well, hopefully see. That's about as because it keeps focusing on my damn hand, doesn't it? like that. So then you just keep going around. Come on. And then you just keep going. And then, because the fins are then supported by the little turned bit, they've got more to stick to and there's less chance of them breaking off. Painting it might be interesting, but I'll come to that when I need to. What's that? Oh my God, would you focus, you flipping thing? Hang on, where is that? Bleeding white. I hate iPhones. I'm not sure you can see that. How about that? So it looks like that, and you just keep going. And if you're crazy enough, you can get some of that rod. I think it's 1mm as well. And then you can use that as the thing that spits the bullets out. I know it looks... And you just keep going, basically, until you get 6 of them. Love a duck. Right, let me turn that down. See if that focus is better. Nope. It's too small, you see. Most of the stuff is too small for a phone camera. And I don't want to invest in anything else. So it's like that, and you just keep going. That's cut a bit short, but yeah, so it goes like that. And then you just keep going. And then it turns into... It should turn into that. Now,